I'm Kristen, and I've been a patient of Dr. J's for 2 months now. My primary health concern when I came here was Graves' disease, migraines, and anxiety. So Graves being the biggest complaint that I had. I was diagnosed about a year ago, diagnosed a year ago with Graves' disease. And I was told that I had 2 years to correct it with medication, which I was prescribed. And the doctor said if it was not corrected, that I would have to have my thyroid taken out, which I did not want to do. So I went looking for answers, and I had a couple of friends suggest the holistic approach, which I'm okay with. I've never really had my doubts about the holistic approach. So I went in search of a doctor, and I found Dr. J, and who specialized in thyroid. I watched a video on it, and I thought this might be the way to go. So I did the initial detox. It's a 4-week detox. I did the initial detox, and I did a follow-up with my primary care physician a couple weeks ago for my regular 2-month blood checkup on my thyroid, and it is completely normal. And I'm so thankful, and so it's just the detox. I mean, I've had other benefits from changing my diet and from learning new things about myself as far as the different tests that Dr. J does. He looks at the body as a whole and not just as my thyroid was the problem. So it's amazing. Like I said, I'm so incredibly thankful for it. The migraines are getting better. They're not as severe, but I have noticed with my food sensitivities when those tests came back that I could have dairy again so detox was no dairy, and I could have some cheeses, and I love cheese. So I introduced it back into my diet, and it was a no-go. My body said no. I noticed my migraines were more severe when I changed my diet and introduced dairy back in. Another benefit I had was that I had clear skin for the first time in about 2.5 years. So I have 2 boys. And after my youngest was born, my hormones, my skin changed drastically to where I was breaking out, and I'm in my 30s, and it was not pretty. I didn't know what to do. I changed lotions, I changed face wash, I changed makeups, and nothing seemed to help. Well, during the detox, I noticed that was one of the first big things, because I could actually see it, was that my skin cleared up. And it's amazing now. I actually have like a little bit of scarring just from the last couple of years. I never had problems as a teenager, but apparently dairy and I don't agree. So, which is fine, because another benefit of this is that my taste buds have changed. Never thought I would crave a salad in my life. Salad is not one of my go-to meals. And it's not just salad, it's a different way of eating. It's a different way of cooking your foods. I had never eaten bison before either, and I tried to eat beef for the first time the other day, and I didn't want it. I just did not like the taste. And my family's been really supportive. My husband has been incredibly supportive of finding new recipes for me to try. And it's been great just trying new foods too. It's been really fun. And so I haven't had any cravings. That has been my downfall for any diet or healthy eating plan that I've tried in the past. Is the reason it never stuck was because I had cravings, and I still wanted the sugar, and I still wanted, tea and things like that. I have more energy now than I've had. I'm a mom of 2 boys, if that gives you any indication as to why I'm tired all the time. But I can get up and out of bed in the morning, don't have coffee, I don't have tea throughout the day, just water, and I do great. My anxiety, another benefit of coming to Dr. J is the different tests that he does. So yes, thyroid is important, but he looks at your body as a whole. And so I've learned that my levels are off on a couple of different things, serotonin being one, which is too high, which is indicative of an anxiety disorder. I've had anxiety since I was in the 2nd grade, and I feel normal, or at least I think this is what normal is supposed to be, because there are times when I feel like I should feel anxious, and for my anxiety-ridden people, you know what I'm talking about, but I don't, and so I'm trying to get used to it. But it's a good thing. It's so funny. My husband just laughs at me. He says, "So you're anxious about not feeling anxious? Is that what you're saying?" So it's really funny, but I feel better, and that's from this new the supplements that I've been taking that are adding in. And figuring out my food sensitivities. The whole journey has been amazing, and I've only been doing this for 2 months, so it's got to get better from here, and I can't wait to see what else is in store.